Welcome guys, thank you for watching this video, but before we proceed, do not forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, share it to all of your friends, and also check out the description for further information guys. And now, let's get into the video.
Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and today we will work on a shop system with some kind of dialogue. So you need to interact with your NPC in order to proceed to the shop in order to buy something later on. Alright, so let's get right into the video. As you guys probably remember when I have already uploaded the video, so I don't know if you guys already know it. I'm on vacation and I've produced these videos some while ago, and I'm just uploading them right now. Okay, so I have created a video on a set spawn NPC. I don't know if that video is out yet, but it is going to come. And that's our NPC for our set spawn. And we are just going to use this one for the shop. So shop NPC. Let's call him shop NPC. Okay, there we go. Now let's rotate him a little. So, okay. And now let's change him up a little. So we have this billboard GUI. Let's change him to shop. So you can just take any other NPC, okay? I'm just gonna use this one because, yeah, he's already here, and yeah, I'm just gonna I don't want to waste my time on designing a new NPC. But do not worry. So scripts like these are being deleted because we are going to set up some new scripts, and you can easily follow. So there's nothing you do not have. I mean, there is nothing, yeah, there's nothing which you do not have, so I have deleted everything. Well, except for this animation right here. So I have created an animation in that set spawn NPC video. But yeah, you can just create your own animation. So create your own animation, export it, and then get the animation ID, and then create this animation instance by right-clicking, and then a menu appears, and then hit Insert Object, and then you get this animation instance when you click on it, and then you can just add your ID inside of here, and then create a script, and just write this code right here. So this line right here creates a variable which refers to our humanoid. You might ask why? Because the humanoid contains an instance which is called animator, and we can load our newly created animation through this animator, and we can make it play down here. So that's basically what the script does. So the script is responsible to play this animation. Okay, now let's quickly move on with our dialogue and our shop later on. Let me remove this, this spawn value. And let me remove everything else right here. So set spawn. What do we have? Yeah, okay. All right. Now, so how do we proceed? Create a, well, okay, create a click detector. And yeah, just keep him. Now let's create a script, and this script is going to refer to the click detector. So script parent click detector connect. No, not clone. Connect. Wait. Oh, yeah, I've totally forgot to do mouse click. So this is an event which basically recognizes when the mouse has clicked on the click detector. So mouse click, connect, function, and yeah, P. So when the click detector has been clicked, then we are able to receive the player who has clicked on that, and that's important because we are going to fire a client, a remote event later on, which is going to cause the appearance of a GUI right here, which is going to be our dialogue, and you can just proceed in that GUI by clicking or by answering that dialogue, and then answering the dialogue with yeah, open up the shop GUI at the end. So that's basically what is going to happen. And let's create the remote event right here. And let's call this one shop. Okay, now let's continue. So we need to fire client the shop remote event right here. In order to do that, we need to refer to it in the first place. So game get service, replicated storage, shop, fire client, and now P is the first argument. So the first argument of a fire client is the player you want to fire client to. So P. Now the second one, let's call it dialogue. That's actually it. So the second argument right here just indicates, yeah, what the task is going to be, let's say. And yeah, that's it. Also, let's make the player unable to move while interacting with the NPC. So player, character, humanoid, walk speed, 0, player, character, humanoid, jump power, 0 as well. So what basically happens right here is that the player has a property called character, okay? Which basically refers to the player's actual character. So we refer to that property called character, aka refer to the character itself, and then we refer to the humanoid, which is within every player's character, okay? And this humanoid holds properties such as the walk speed and the jump power, and changing those properties will cause in changing either the walk speed or the jump power. So if you would say that, or if you would express that the walk speed is pretty high, pretty great, or is a pretty great number, let's say 1000, then your walk speed or your speed in game will be pretty fast. And setting it down to 0 will of course cause no movement, and the same goes for our jump power. So the jump power is at 50 by default and the walk speed at 16, and changing them to 0 will make the player unable to move. Okay. Let's see if this has worked, and yeah, so we are spawning right here. As you can see, I'm unable to move. You can hear my... Wait. Do you hear it? So my keyboard, I'm unable to move. Okay, but I'm able to jump for some reason. Walk speed, jump power. Where is jump power? Did they... Wait. There used to be jump power somewhere right here. Did they just remove that through an upgrade? Through an update? Wait. They never did. Wait, guys. I just need to look that up. Okay, I wasn't able to find anything about it. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Well, there was no jump power property, as you have just seen, guys. I've just showed it to you. Pretty weird. There used to be one. Okay, never mind that. All right. So we are fire clienting this remote event right here, and now we need to set up a GUI. So we need to design one, and let's call this one shop. And it is going to contain 2 frames at the beginning. The first one is going to be the dialogue itself, and the second one is going to be the shop. So, dialogue. No. So you can change the colors if you want to. You can design it as you wish, but you just need to pay attention to the following things. So I'm gonna tell you what needs to be contained within this dialog window. So you will need this text label first of all, which is going to be the text your NPC says to you. Alright. Now there's one more thing I would like to add. So there is this typewriter script. So if you have watched my One Piece series, so my second season, then you should probably know about it. So I want to have an animated text. Means that the text basically is not going to pop up right away. It is going to be displayed word by word. And let me just quickly set it up. So there is this page on the Roblox Developer Hub, which basically shares the script with us, and I'm going to set it up. So we will need to add a module script, and we need to paste this code right there inside. Wait. They changed this as well. Yeah, they changed it as well. Or did they? Never mind, come on. Okay, typewriter. So, there's a model. There's a link to the model in the description, guys. So, of this whole thing, do not forget to check it out. And so, if you're just wondering how you're supposed to receive the script right here, so you can either go on the developer hub page. You can just look for animated text, Roblox Developer Hub, and then you should be able to find it. If not, check out the model in the description, as I've said. Okay. Now, the next thing we want to do is that we want to refer to the shop remote event from this local script right here. So, no, come on. I hate it when you just change, when Roblox just thinks that I wanted to change the name or anything. Like, come on. Okay, on client event. So, we refer to this remote event and then on client event. So what does on client event do? It basically reacts to Fire clients as we have done it right here. So on client event, connect, function. There we go. Now, let's put this as the first argument. You might be wondering what this argument is going to display or represent. It is going to represent the second argument. Okay, you might be asking, why is it representing the second argument and not the first one? That is because the first one is basically just, let's say, it is basically just giving a direction to the remote event. It is just saying that this player is affected, and if you think about it, what is the meaning, or what is the sense in receiving the player as a argument? Because if you think about it, you can just easily access your own player through a local script. You do not need any argument which does that, you know. Therefore, that's completely unnecessary, and just trust me, you know. So there is no need to receive the player for another time through a client event, because you can already access the player through the local script. So I could just do game players local player, and it would be the same as just receiving the player through the Fire client, because they both are the same players. Okay, now if val is dialog, then we continue. So we are basically checking if this well is this dialog thing. So we are basically just checking for the task. So if the task is to create a dialog, then we move on. Okay, now we need to require this module script. So module scripts have, or module scripts need to be required in order to access their functions. So as you can see, this module script right here contains many functions, so animate UI, load translator, typewriter, etc. And we are going to use this typewrite thing, or typewrite function. But in order to do that, we need to refer to the module script, and we need to require it. So require game get service replicated storage typewriter, and now we can just basically do tw type write, and now it requires 3 arguments. So the GUI object, the text, and the delay. So where did I left off? I just got interrupted. So yeah, these 3 arguments, the text which is being displayed, and the delay between all of these characters. Okay, type write. So our GUI object is this text label right here. So script parent. Oh, text is a little bit misleading name. Let's change that to text label. Script parent text label. The second thing was the text itself, and the third one was the delay between the characters. Okay, now, so what is supposed to be our text? Hello? It seems that you are interested in my shop. If so, then take a look at my, products. I don't know. So you can just change this text to whatever you want to. And, then it is hopefully going to be displayed to you. Hello, it seems that you're interested in my shop. If so, then take a look at my products. Okay, so that's all about this typewriter thing. Now, we want to make 2 buttons appear once this shop guy has told us about his shop. So the first button is of course going to be the take a look at the shop button. The second one is going to be the walk away or the decline button. So of course the first button is going to open up the shop. The second one is just going to make you go away and just close all of these dialogue things. Let me wait. Okay, let me create 2 buttons. So the first one is going to be accept. No! And the second one is going to be the decline one. So I'll take a look. Alright, there we go. So these are our 2 options. Let's make them appear after the shop NPC has told us about his shop. So, we basically just need to do spawn. No, wait. spawn function, so we somehow need to know when this whole thing has ended, and that's actually pretty difficult. Wait, delay between characters. Yeah, so I I need to know how many characters these are. So let's just do the following. I'm just gonna wait 3 seconds, and after 3 seconds, I'm just going to just enable all of these buttons. So I hope that that the NPC has said everything after 3 seconds. Let's just hope so. Script parent decline visible true. So I'm basically referring to these buttons, and then right there where it says visible, I'm just turning it to true. So that's basically what happens in these lines. Also, script parent visible true. So the default state is going to be that this dialog window is going to be set to false. So this visible thing is going to be set to false. And once the remote event is being fire cliented, so once that happens, it is going to be set to true. So script parent visible true. And that basically means that the dialog window is going to be enabled once the fire client has happened, which happens when we click, as you guys just have seen. Okay, I'll take a look at them. Yeah, I'll take a look, or no. So you can basically pick. Okay, I'm gonna set this to 2.5 because 3 was too much, way too much. I'm gonna set them to 2. I'm gonna set it to 2 maybe. And yeah. So when script parent accept mouse button one click connect function. So when this has happened, and I'm gonna explain what this is. So we are referring to this accept button by doing script parent accept. And then mouse button one click basically means that the left mouse button has been clicked onto it. And if that happens, then we want to open up the shop window. And yeah, so that's basically going to happen. And the second option is that you click the decline button. So decline. And when this happens, then we just want to close this dialog window and we want to make our player able to move again. So basically script parent visible false and I was muted. I was muted, guys. I was muted. No, I was muted. Oh my god, I was muted. Okay, never mind. So what I've basically done is that I've designed this whole thing, and I've just started off with creating this items folder. So this items folder is important to you. So you need to create it, and you should create a scrolling frame with this UI grid layout, and this close button, and a text button called item, and make sure that it has the correct sizes, and that when putting it inside of the scrolling frame that it looks fine. And what we are basically going to do is that we are going to loop through this items folder, and we are going to create a representation for every item inside of this items folder. And that representation is of course going to be this items text button, which is going to be cloned as we do right here. And it is going to put inside of the scrolling frame, and we are going to change the name from item to the item's actual name. And we are going to change the text to the item's name plus the price. And now we need to define the price of the item. So how can we do that? Let's add a module script called prices. Wait, so how? I forgot the use of module scripts. I forgot how to use them. Give me a minute. Alright, so I found out what the issue is, and the issue is that, yeah, we need to remove this local thing. Okay, now the prices. So we of course need to gather some items before we can define some prices. So let me just get 3 items. So I'm gonna get the basic sword, not images, come on. Sword. Sort of classic sword. Gravity coil. Nope. There was also a Tommy gun as far as I can remember. Only works for computer. Yeah, it must be this one. Yeah, probably is. Okay, so these are our 3 items. And now we are going to define some prices for them. So that's the way and how you define the prices for your items. So you need to create these brackets and then these quotation marks. And now you need to put the exact name of your item inside. So classic sword. And now the price. The price is going to be, let's say, 100 cash or whatsoever. Now the second one is our gravity coil. And the price for that one is going to be at 50. And now the third item is going to be our Tommy gun, and the price for that is going to be at 200. And that's the way in how you define the prices. And now, right here, inside of our local script, you could just, create a variable, and then require this prices module. So game, get service, replicated storage, prices, so you require that. And now right here you could just do the following. So for I2, V2 in pairs, prices. So what is the name of that table? Prices. Yeah, prices, do. So we are now basically, oh wait, instead of doing so, we could just do it right away. So X text. So X is our button as far as you can remember. And now we are going to put the name of the item. Okay, the name of the item and the price. So prices, price, v.name. And that's the way and how you refer to either one of those entries by having the item's name. And yeah, let's see if this has worked out. Okay, attempt to index null with Tommy gun. And why? Okay, pretty funny. Okay, yeah, okay, it starts with the Tommy gun right away. Okay, then never mind that, then I'm gonna do the method I was about to do. So I was about to loop through this price. This price is, or wait. Wait. I'm just curious. I just want to see if this works out. Okay, so the table has been set up correctly. Okay. Now, okay. So if I2 equals v.name, then we are going to apply this text. I'm going to explain it in a bit. Do not worry. Okay, so what basically happens right here is that we are looping through this table right here, okay? And I2 are these names, and V2 are the prices. And we are now basically trying to find the price for our, or at least the entry for our item. So we have our item's name, and we are comparing it to, or we are basically comparing the entry to our item's name. So if we have found the correct entry, or the correct index, so let's say that we have the Tommy gun. So it starts by looping, or by going through this one, and that's the sword. Then it continues with this one, that's the gravity coil, and now it comes across this one, which is our Tommy gun. And if these two are the same, so our item's name and the entry right here, then it is just going to take the price from here. And that's basically what happens down here. Okay, and it hasn't done anything. Yeah, because we did not make it visible. There we go. We just need to make sure that the text scaled option is set to true. And let's test it out again. And as you can see, it does work. Now, the last thing we need to script is the buying process. So we somehow need to acquire these items, and we need to have a currency. So what about the currency, first of all? Let's create a script instead of the server script service. And this one is going to create our currency, and this currency is not going to save or anything, so I'm just creating a currency which is not going to save. I have created a shop video I think it was a year ago, and I think that I have shown how to make the currency save at that video, so check it out if you want to. It is a pretty old video of mine, and I'm not talking in that video. I hope that's okay for you, but if you want to see a saving currency so badly, then just comment so, and I'll take a look into it. Okay, so game players, player edit, basically when we are referring to the players tab right here, and when a new player has added or has been added to this players tab, so it means when a new player has joined, we are receiving the player right here, and we are going to create the currency value for that player. So instance.new int value. So we are creating a new instance, which is an int value, basically a number value, or basically a value which stores a number, okay? Which are no decimal numbers or anything. And this value is going to be put inside of the player, directly inside of the player, and we're going to call this one cash, and we are going to set the value to 100 by default. And that's basically our currency. Now, the next step is to make the shop, to actually acquire the things once you have clicked on them. Okay, so X mouse button 1 one click. Connect function. Wait, was the mouse button one click or was it mouse button one down? Mouse button one click, okay. So, we basically express that when our text button, which has been cloned inside of the scrolling and which represents an item, has been clicked, then we want to fire server, the shop remote event, so fire server, and the first argument is going to be buy, telling the script that something needs to be bought. And the second thing is the item's name, so v name. And that's it, nothing more we need to take care about. And now let's just take this one, because that's the reference to our remote event right here. And now let's say that on server event, so as you guys know, this on server event thing basically reacts to that fire server we have just done. And the first argument is p, the second one's going to be val, and the third one's going to be val2. And if val equals by, then okay. And now we need to somehow get, or somehow we need to compare the price with our currency, with our cash we currently have. And if we have enough cash to buy it, then we are going to buy it. And how is this going to work? So we need to examine the price somehow. And as you guys already have seen right here, we have successfully examined the price by creating this module script, requiring it, and then doing this loop. Okay, and basically we just need to change v with val2. I mean v.name with val2. And if the price has been found, then we are going to just put the price inside of this variable. And if price price either is not greater or equals our cash, so p cash value, then we can successfully remove cash from our player depending on what the price was. So we are basically removing the price from our player's cash, and we need to clone that item and paste it inside of our backpack. So we need to get this items reference right here again, and we need to do the following. So items, find first child, val2, clone, local x. So we are referring to that items folder, and we are basically looking for the item which we have just bought, and we are cloning it. And now we are putting it inside of the player's backpack, so parent p backpack. And if x is a local script, then we want to make sure that it is disabled. So you can also store a local script inside of this folder, which is an advantage from my former shop video, I think. And as you guys know, so keeping the local script enabled inside of this folder would cause errors inside of that local script. Therefore, you need to disable it. And this shop system enables it after it has been put inside of the workspace and has been bought, etc., etc. Okay, let's test this out. Let's see if it works. So, okay, we are not able to buy the Tommy gun, of course, because we do not have enough cash. But as you can see, I've just bought it, and I can buy anything I like. And downloading asset, jump script. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the gravity coil is not working, but that's a model's issue, not a system's issue. So the shop mechanism works, and that's what counts, at least, or at the end. And yeah, so the shop mechanism works fine. And it should work for local scripts as well. And now the last thing we want to deal with is this close button. Wait, let me remove this one. Script parent, close, mouse button, one click, connect, function. Okay. So it is going to be similar to the decline button. It is going to disable the shop window, and it is going to, yeah, make the player able to move again. And that's it. All right, so let's test this out for the last time. So I'm unable to move. I'm able to jump, but unable to move overall. We could now hit no, and okay, it still does not work. Okay, funny. I'm able to spam it. Interesting. I'll take a look. Okay, okay. Good thing that we have tested this out for another time, because it doesn't seem to work fine. All right. Oh yeah. Of course, script parent shop visible true. So we forgot to put the express that the shop needs to be enabled or set to visible. Okay, down here, fire server. Yeah. So why isn't this working? Can someone explain? Okay, just to test this out. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay, at least this thing is set to visible now. Now, if we hit the close tab, nothing happens. Okay, that's interesting. Because, yeah. Yeah, we forgot to P2. Yeah, we have basically forgot to add the player as the first argument, and I've called the player P2. We need to refer to the P2's character. Okay, and now it is supposed to work. Okay, let's take a look into it. Okay, no, there we go. We are able to move. Okay, I'll take a look. As you can see, I'm unable to move, and now I'm able to move again. All right. Now, one last thing I would like to deal with is that we need to set these buttons to false once we close dialogue. And then I'm gonna end the video. Alright guys, so thanks for watching this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If so, leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends. Take care and leave me feedback in the comment section. Thank you for your overwhelming support and see you in the next video.